And welcome back to the final part of this game. Well, technically the final part of the main story and all the subplots, because we're gonna do all the subplots in this section, except for one, which we'll get to that when we get to that, because that thing's gonna be its own thing. But this is pretty much the last part where it's gonna be strictly every single day, because once this part gets uploaded, I'm gonna be doing the secret dungeon after you beat the game. Only on Saturdays with Xenosaga, because I wanted to get this game done. It's completely done. We're completely done with the main story. We've already beaten Notorious and his fucking crony. We already know what happened to Velvet, but there are RPGs have a way to make you play the game even more after you beat the game, because there's always content at the end of the game. So let's do this part.
Oh, woe and misfortune, meow. The harbinger of the end has come to Norman Island, meow.
The harbinger of the end?
What are you talking about?
The harbinger of the end is said to deliver judgment upon the world, meow. If he judges us bad, he will destroy us all. If he judges us good, he'll grant a single wish, meow.
That's rather binary.
Sounds like a man of extremes.
Not just extreme, but all-powerful, meow. Whatever you do, you'd better stay away from Norman Island.
Okay, just stop. Stop telling us not to do things.
Okay, so we have to go to Norman Island. Am I right? Yep, alright, so here's the thing. We're gonna do the fight first, because there are two things here. These are the last two things of this game. Remember that fight that we did with Jade and Maximilian? Well, this is the final time we fight them. Which, I maxed out all my characters, so it should be interesting. We are on normal. No, we're on moderate. Fuck it! We're gonna beat these fuckers on moderate, because of the fact of the matter is that we beat Artorias on moderate and he got his ass kicked! So now we're gonna kill these bastards. Alright, let's do this.
Oh, it's Jude and Mila.
What are you two doing here?
Is there any chance the two of you are the harbinger of the end?
No, we're not.
But the Harbinger has entrusted us with his battle. The Battle of Judgment.
The Battle of Judgment?
Well, we're gonna get our
You're not
asses
saying
kicked.
that if we lose to you, our world will be destroyed, are you?
That's exactly what we're saying.
This Harbinger of the End. Did he promise to send you back to your world if you won?
Look, we just have things left to do back in Rizamaxia.
I'm sure you do, but we've got unfinished business here in our world, too.
A girl and her pet? You really want to take us on?
Not a pet. Magikazam! A human!
What? I've never seen my little incantation have such an effect before!
Such is the power of the Harbinger of the End. Perhaps now you see the gravity of this battle.
You'll have to give it everything you've got if you want to beat us.
Yeah. How the fuck are they fucking like level 138? Like what the fuck? They were like level 74 when we first fought them. What the fuck is going on? Well, we're fucking screwed.
Let the battle of judgment begin! What are you two trying to do?
Might as well do as much damage as fucking possible.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
So, no mercy! You thought I'd stop
The guy kill these one of these fuckers.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Spirit release! I stand in the light of the heavens!
I might as well do as much damage as possible.
Come forth, divine lightning! This ends now! Indignation! Now, army of immortals! 49 souls!
Gotta do as much damage as possible. This one does a lot of damage. My glue is the best one when it comes to damage.
The light of my conviction will pierce even heaven.
This ain't gonna do shit for damage.
Killing flash! All life is ephemeral. When kissed by my blade, forms night! Final judgment!
Now, with a single breath,
Okay.
they appear. Here they come. There's no
Oh, that doesn't even do a fucking blitz of damage. Jesus Christ, he still has like 3/4 of his fucking health. And I still have to deal with the other fucking jackass. This is fucking ridiculous! I gotta keep doing it because if Velvet dies, we're fucking screwed. Come on, Velvet, you got this! We gotta kill one of them at least. You gotta kill this. Gotta kill this son of a bitch! I didn't know this fight was gonna be this. Fucking big man, Jesus Christ! Thank God these guys are fucking in. I gotta kill one of them at least. Thank God for fucking... Oh, come on, he's half health! I didn't know this fight was gonna be this fucking difficult. Jesus Christ, you fucked me up. What is your weakness to? Oh, he's weakness to fire? No, Aizen died! Alright, I knew Aizen was gonna die at some point. There we go. Gotta kill one of these sons of bitches! Jesus Christ, fucking die! I don't know how much health this lady's got. This lady's too fucking much! Well, this guy's too. Jesus Christ, this battle's taking me 8 fucking minutes! Well, I'll take it less. Rather to talk about it, you know? Jesus Christ, this fight... These characters are like OP as fuck. I'd be fucking notorious and fucking what's it called? Fucking notorious in moderate mode. And he was only level 71. These characters on the other hand are like 138. Like how the fuck am I supposed to kill that? This is fucking ridiculous. Luckily it's only 2, so I don't have to worry about it. Oh shit, we're fucked! Well, I'm dead. No, that one didn't do it. Well, we're fucking screwed. I'm surprised I survived that. Eleanor. Gotta kill one of them! Fucking die, you son of a bitch! Jesus Christ, he still has like over like... I did use roll to roll. Die, you son of a bitch! I know you're like level 1! Okay, he's dead. Now it's not. This character still has 4 of her fucking health, man. This is fucking ridiculous. Might as well do it. Might as well do it. Come on, Eisen, help me out here, buddy. We gotta kill this bitch. Okay, so it's a lot easier when there's like 1 against 2, but it's just fucking ridiculous. Alright, you know what we could do is arts. No, wait, no, strategy. There we go. This bitch doesn't know when to fucking die. Die, you son of a bitch! Jesus Christ! He's at least a lot weaker. Oh shit, she used the Mr. God. No, Roku! Ow. Oh shit, I'm dead. You know what? You switch. You switch to Eleanor. Come on, Eisen. Oh, it's fine. Thank you. Thank you for reviving me, bitch. No, I'm dead. God damn it! Stop it! Well, Isaac's dead. God damn it! This fucking fight is fucking ridiculous. It's taking me 15 fucking minutes! I knew Eisen was gonna die. Right from the get-go, man. Come on, stop! You fucking bitch! Do you not like me for some reason? God damn it, man. Isaac keeps fucking dying. I need him to switch out. You know what? Fuck you. I'm using a fucking ether. Thank you. Fucking bitch. Fuck you! I like using Velvet because when she's in her fucking terrier form. Jesus Christ, fucking die, you fucking bitch! Fucking die, you bitch! Jesus Christ, this lady doesn't know when to give up! Oh shit, I'm fucking screwed. Thank you! Thank you! Die, you son of a... Jesus Christ, she's like what the fuck, man? Okay, now we can take back. Fucking die, you son of a bitch! Thank you! Yes! Oh my god.
I think we're done here.
Mila!
This fight is over. Victory goes to the woman there.
I take it you're the harbinger of the end?
Correct. I am the one who delivers judgment upon this world. As the
That fight
victor,
was fucking
I shall
ridiculous!
grant you one wish. Whatever it be, speak it now.
I want you to return these two back to their world.
Why?
You said you have things to do back home, right? That's why.
Are you certain? I can grant you anything your heart desires, even the chance to turn back time and undo the past.
No, I won't run away. Not from my past, and not from the wrongs I've done. That is my decision.
Then the judgment has been dealt. I sense no malice in your will. As such, the world shall not meet its demise.
Huh?
You see, your answer was the true test of judgment.
I didn't have to fight these
Drawing
fuckers!
out your true innermost wish.
Then the Harbinger's a fool. I'm the Lord of Calamity here.
And what of it? Not all demons must be evil, and not all heroes must be good. Humans are complex creatures, as capable of love as they are of hatred, and committing sin as often as acts of charity. Goodness and malice are but two halves of one whole, the line between which is ever shifting.
Well then, you're as bad as it gets. You were ready to destroy the world. Had the one who answered fallen under the shifting notion of evil.
Indeed. But the good within that same single person carries the opportunity to save the world as well.
That's a terrible gamble.
No, I always believed it would turn out this way.
Me too. I trusted you would all do the right thing in the end. Jude has good instincts when it comes to humans.
That's too bad, because I'm not a human.
You're not? Well, that still doesn't really change anything.
No matter if you're a human, a spirit, or a demon lord.
Yeah, that doesn't matter at all.
Come. I have kept you two away from your world for far too long. It is finally time for me to return you to where you belong.
Huh?
Goldapan? Was that Goldapan talking just now? When the end times come, a talking Pengyon will declare judgment upon the sinful. Goldapan is said to be an ominous creature that signals the end of the world.
Oh yeah, I remember all that now.
I can't believe that Goldapan was the harbinger of the end.
That was a close call. If Velvet had devoured everything like usual, the world would have ended.
Hey, I'm not the Reaper here.
Shot
I'm glad Jude
fired!
and Mila were able to go home.
Definitely. Although, I'm not sure I'll be able to eat penguin meat ever again.
Indeed. Wouldn't want to accidentally nosh on the harbinger of the end.
Jesus Christ. Alright, so we were like level 77. What level are we? We went on 3 fucking levels. Just for that one fucking fight. So 30 more minutes in my level gauge. Okay, so there is one more thing over here. And it's kind of sort of like, that boss fight was harder than fucking, you know me not. Because he got his ass kicked. Those two fuckers kicked the shit out of me. I think I died like 3 times. Alright, let's go.
Wow! I ain't seen people in forever. Not since Artorias and his bunch.
You've met Artorias before?
Met him? Boy, I tell you what, I've done
That fight
way
took me
more than that.
16 fucking
All
minutes,
with
man. What the
adventuring
fuck?
with Artorias and the king himself. If you can believe
And I
it.
died like 3
We
or 4
traveled the
fucking
world,
times, man.
purifying malevolence and spreading the blessings of Malaki.
Oh my god.
Wait, the king?
Yes,
I didn't know it was
ma'am.
gonna be that
The
fight.
one and only King Claudin, who ended the era of darkness.
The Hero King? How could someone from the distant past be traveling with Artorias?
Between you and me, little lady, he used an oath to live about another
After this cutscene, I'll
300
explain
years.
something to you.
Heck, he was
Because
even
I
the
think
former
those
head
are
of
the
Exorcist.
toughest
King Claudin
toughest
was the
people
head
to
of the
fight against.
Exorcists?
When they're
He held
versing
that post for
when
a
you're
real long
versing
time.
both of
Then
them
he
at the
met
same time.
Artorias, who was an orphan. The king couldn't have been happier. He found an earnest pupil, a perfect candidate for his successor. But then, things took a mighty sad turn for the worse.
What happened?
All the other Norman who traveled with us are on their way to the place where Claudin died. The place known as Loringen. If you want to know more, you ought to ask them.
It's hard to believe that King Claudin, the former head of the Exorcists, and Artorias' teacher were all the same person.
It's not so unbelievable. Melchior was using the same oath. I'd even go a step further and say that Melchior was imitating Claudin to get in his inner circle.
Hold on. You didn't happen to know Claudin, did you?
Afraid not. I never met the man in person. But I knew he had enough quirks to really get the old geezer's goat sometimes. I mean, he gave up wealth and power to protect the world as an exorcist. The man lived for his work in the same way that a fish lives to swim in the sea.
And Artorias is the one who took his place.
For now, let's just focus on getting to Loringen. Listen, Velvet. If nothing else, I think you should find the truth for your own sake.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So, just want to let you know, moderately, that is probably the toughest fight. Though, that was probably the toughest fight, because I did do a moderate fight with Mr. Norman over here, whoever the hell is Phoenix, and he was only a level 110. So, that's probably the toughest fight. If you do it on Chaos mode, the Phoenix and those two characters are like level 200. If you want to get your ass kicked, do Chaos mode. You'll get your shit wrecked. It's not fucking funny. It's fucking brutal. It's like the worst thing ever, man. So after this, I'm gonna show you guys what the last part of the game, which will be only on Saturdays with Tales of Xenosaga.
Hey, I've got a question. Were you one of the Norman who traveled with Artorias?
Why, sure. Are you a relative of his or something?
Tell me, what happened here?
No can do. That ain't something I can just go blabbing about.
I'm a follower of Melchior's, who in turn stood behind Claudin. Please, we'd like to know.
Well then, this place is where Claudin died. It all happened more than 10 years ago. Claudin had taken an oath never to kill, but he broke it to save the life of Artorias, his most beloved disciple.
Another death on his hands.
Nah, Artorias didn't do nothing wrong. There was no other way Claudin could have saved the boy. Besides, Claudin had nearly stretched that oath to its limits. Claudin believed in the purity of Artorias' spirit. He entrusted his hopes and the very future of the world to his disciple. Sad thing is, Artorias just kept blaming and blaming himself for the death of his master.
That sounds like him.
So he tried to do everything he could to live up to Claudin's ideals, with no one else to help. He traveled the world teaching folks about Malachine and them dreadful demons, and how important it is to have a pure heart. But people had lived in peace so long, they didn't care for his stories. And in the end, the four Empyreans drifted into slumber. Once again, Artorias felt he had nobody to blame but himself. So what did he do? He started talking about how if we stuck with him, he'd turn us into demons. So he journeyed to the east, all by his lonesome.
He went east.
Say! How is Artorias doing these days? What's he been up to?
Thanks for sharing your story. I know it must not be the easiest thing to talk about.
Midgand has become a dangerous place. You should go back to Norman Island before you turn into a demon.
So, our young head exorcist, racked with despair and helplessness, gave everything up and headed to the east. So then, to Eastgand, I guess?
Maybe to a ball.
Velvet, why don't we stop in a ball? I feel like we're being called there.
Yeah, I feel it too.
Okay, so we have to go to a ball. And then after this, there's just one more thing that we need to do. And this is the last thing when it comes to the main story quest. Because there is nothing left to do on the main quest. Because the rest of the game can only be done with things. This just gives a backstory of why we killed Artorias, because he's a fucking dick. And then we get to watch one more cutscene after this.
Once I saw this place, it all started to make sense. Artorias must have lived a happy and peaceful life here.
Who are you?
I didn't know that fight was going to take me 16 fucking minutes!
I'm a Norman who traveled the continent with Artorias years
God
ago.
damn, man, that was fucking
He's been
tough.
on my mind quite a lot lately.
Like I said, the
I
Norman
followed
guy
the
was
rumor
only
that
level
he-
110 when you play on moderate. I didn't know these
Berseria.
characters were going to be
Were you
like,
the one who put it out?
jump, skyrocket up
Wasn't
like
me.
almost like
It
40
was already
fucking
here when
levels.
I arrived.
God damn, man. Like, what the fuck?
Do you know the deeper symbolic meaning behind the Princessia flower?
It can mean an irreplaceable treasure, or that you wish them well for years to come.
You were like level like
Planet it was.
174 when we
That's
first
right.
fought them, and then they're like level 138. They're like,
The
how many
person lying in this
level
grave
gaps did
saved
they
the
fucking
life of a
jump?
certain
I mean,
someone
what were they
who had been
doing?
born
They were
down and
grinding their
broken by his
asses
mission.
off is what they're doing!
Thank you. The poor fellow. He was always so serious. So deadly, deadly serious. And he was practically always being strangled by his own conscience. So much so that he deluded himself into believing he needed to erase the emotions of the human race he so dearly loved. Please, if I may, somehow, some way, set the poor guy free.
Oh, I intend to. But my version of setting him free might be a bit different from yours.
Well, I'm still counting on you, Lord of Calamity.
We already did that like the last part.
I think I understand Artorias' past now.
Yeah. No matter who you are or how far up the chain you climb, life never entirely goes your way.
You said it. As much as he claims to be a man of reason, he still managed to give in to sentiment enough to plant flowers here.
Not only can he not protect the ones he loves, he can't even permit himself to be free.
Indeed. But I think that's human nature, too.
I suppose. But I'd also say he has an inner strength like no one else. He lost his master and his wife, and yet he overcame those failures to rise again as the shepherd.
I get that. But it doesn't absolve his crimes. I have to settle the score with him.
Yeah.
We did that
I'll
last
be with
part.
you until the very end, Velvet.
Are you sure that's really something you want to say in front of your sister's gravesite?
All the more reason she should hear this.
So, that cutscene does not appear until you beat the game, which I think is fucking stupid, but yeah. We have one more area, and there's just one more cutscene. There is still one more thing that we need to do. And I'm going to do it in this part because there's a reason for it. Because at most end of RPG games, which by the way, I don't need to use a fucking thingamabobber. Most RPG games, there's at least one dungeon after you beat the game. And there's also one final dungeon at the end of the game of the next Tales game, which will be on Saturdays, which hopefully you guys enjoy that. Which we're gonna find out what happens to some of the characters, not all the characters. But this dungeon is fucking brutal. It really is.
Oh no, this is bad. Catastrophic now. What am I going to do? Hey, Velvet, what's a cat's doing all the way out here?
And she's in quite a state at that.
Definitely odd. Maybe she's had a bit too much catnip.
Don't act like you don't have a paw in this. Meow Killeris is going crazy right meow.
Because we awaken the four
Do you think
Empyreans.
that's because I woke up the Empyreans?
You think? Of course it is, meow. Take some personal responsibility.
My, it must be quite the scene to make a cat so, furious.
Well, it's not my problem. I'm no hero, and no friend of the cats.
So then you're a villain? A dog lover, perhaps? Come on! She looks like she's in real trouble. Positively? Meow. Alright, fine. Just go to Mount Killeris and I'll give you a cat's towel.
A cat's
These
towel?
towels,
I
man.
don't know what that is, but I want one. Let's help her out, Velvet. We owe it to her.
I suppose. I swear, everyone's such a sucker for cats.
Get to
Well,
the
maybe because you're
graveyard
allergic
and
to
see
'em,
what's
bitch.
going on. Hurry! Meow.
What makes this cat's towel so unique?
It just looks like a normal cloth to me. Maybe there's more to it. It did belong to a cat's.
Huh. I cannot say why, but I have this sudden urge to leave everything else behind and wear only this towel.
Please don't.
We're
If
not
you
doing
insist.
that, by the
I
way.
guess even demons have some lines they shouldn't cross.
It's a costume
Yes,
thing.
definitely.
That's enough, you two. Let's just start heading to Mount Killeros.
Okay, so you get you have to save cats. Where the hell are we supposed to go? We're supposed to go to the east. Yes. Alright, so this area, holy shit, these enemies are like they're the same level as me. Which is kind of fine. I need to buy some more shit because I died a lot during that fucking fight. I thought they were gonna be like level 100 because the turtles was only like level 96. But yet that was only a 1-on-1. That was only a 1-on-6 fight. That was 2 against 6, and one of them knows fucking magic, and the fact that they can duel you. Where the hell is the fucking thing? We need to get, because this area is fucking brutal. Fuck you, I want life bottles. Ooh. Sweet, we can buy one of those fucking things. Okay, so we're gonna go to this fucking area because there is one more skit that we're gonna do before we save it. Well, until I end the part, because there is just one more part of this game. And boy, man, this area is fucked up. Luckily, we could just warp there. But yeah, this is technically the last part of the playthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough. I've already said my piece during the credits of the last part. This is just a bonus act. I will put the rest of the parts, because this is after we're done with this dungeon. We're gonna be doing Tales of Berseria, which has its extra dungeon as well, but it's a lot different than this one because it doesn't have two of the characters of the same game. Tales games back, both Tales of Berseria and Tales of Berseria, which is the next game I'm doing, both have recalls of two characters from a different game from the Tales series. This one, however, has two of the same characters. As for Tales of Berseria, on the other hand, it has two different characters. Which is Tales of Grace comes into play, and also Tales of Abyss, I believe. Okay, let's go. And then I'll go save it, because there's something I need to get here. Luckily, we don't need to worry about getting our asses kicked. We just need to get the fucking geoboard bullshit. Alright, so this is a tail rift, and it's fucking difficult. I think all the enemies are like fucking... Ooh. Shoot, we can just warp here now. Awesome.
Is this an Earth Pulse?
This area is brutal. It's the last part. It's all these enemies in this area are tougher than Notorious. And that's the main problem with this. Is that a cat's thing? It is a cat's thing. I didn't know there was a cat thing over here. Well, I didn't know there was a cat thing here, so thank God we went back. Okay. Okay, I don't know where the hell I'm going. I could probably just get the rest of these things off camera, because I'd rather not deal with it. Each thing, because there are like multiple things. That thing just warps you back. I'll get all the rest of the stuff off camera, because this area, oh my god. I'm not gonna fight anything because all these enemies are fucking tough. I'm also gonna put it on normal mode because I don't want to deal with the fucking challenge like the last fight. This is where it gets a little bit interesting.
I don't think so.
Precisely correct. These are the heavenly steps. Yeah.
Yes, these things are the heavenly steps, and I don't want to get my ass kicked.
It's got an appalling power that draws in Malakim. Meow. My cat's friends couldn't resist and got pulled deep inside.
So then you are Malakim.
Nope.
No, we're cats. Cats are just cats.
I hate this fucking place.
You know what they say.
This will be the next part, which I'll record 2 parts and then stop recording this game so I can take a break from it.
If it was sealed before,
this place is fucking hell on
Earth. There's a strong
earth.
chance it was for a very good reason.
But there is a geoboard,
No
so that's a
kidding.
good thing.
And it's bad news if it can attract Malakim. It's probably not something we should just ignore.
What do you think, Velvet? Should we go and have a look?
Yes.
Please, my friends were reckless, but that's no reason to abandon them.
Turn back.
Who?
I am one who understands the way the world works. It would be futile to proceed. Naught but despair awaits you within. Go back to your world and you may live a long life. Continue onward and your
No,
life
because the
will be
last 2
very
parts,
short.
the last part we fucking die!
Now we have to continue onward. Doesn't she know anything about human psychology?
I don't like people telling me
We're
what to
going
do.
ahead, and not just for the cats. Being told it's futile makes me want to check it out more.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so this area is fucking brutal. But this is the main reason why I wanted to do that. Bien, food.
Right. Looks like we found every last Geotree.
Yes, we did.
Now you can go anywhere.
That's an
like a
achievement, by the way.
geoboard. But all that work has me worn out so much that my body's back to its old flabby self.
We've asked a lot of you, Bienfu, but we couldn't have gotten this far without you.
Did I hear right? I must be even more exhausted than I thought. I could have sworn I just heard Velvet actually thank me for something.
Your ears aren't playing tricks on you, Bienfu.
We're all very proud of you. Thanks so much for stepping up and helping us.
You really come through when the cards are down.
Yeah, thanks for everything, Bienfu.
I've always just felt like I was a scared little Norman. I always hated the name Brave. I didn't think I deserved it at all. So hearing all you scary people accept me as who I am, it means a lot.
You should be proud, Bienfu. Do you see any other Norman traveling with the Lord of Calamity? I think not.
You know, you're right. No other Norman would be so courageous. Just me, Norman Brave.
Now you're talking. That's my sidekick. Although, the fact that you're siding with the Lord of Calamity does make you public enemy number... Well, not number 1, but certainly in the top 10. Hope you're ready to deal with the consequences of your poor life choices.
She's not wrong.
You're all terrible.
Okay. So, I'm not gonna go any further because this area is not just a volcano thing, but there's nothing up there though. But I do need to save it though. Oh yeah, also, these sections have different chests, which they are really pissed. They really pissed me the fuck off. You see my point? They're level fucking 70. It's on fucking normal. So we'll do this fight and then go save it because I need to. I forgot to yeah. I can't really do the fucking thing that I usually do. But yeah, this area is fucking brutal. And it's gonna be the next part. Fuck you, asshole. Fucking jackass! Oh wow, we didn't even get anything from that. Okay, so since we could just warp here, I think that's a good thing. So I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care, and this will be the last part of the game. My thoughts on the game, pretty good. I think that the end of games have like less to do with anything else. But I did enjoy it. But we still have one more dungeon, which is going to be completely shut. It's still going to be part of the fucking playthrough. But I'm probably going to cut a lot of stuff at the end because I believe that you have to get certain items to move on ahead in the next dungeon, which is fucking stupid. But I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care. And we're going to move on to the next game. So, next area, which is the last area. And once we beat the last area, we don't have to beat it anymore. We're done with this game. I've done everything I can. I've done all the side quests. I've done the last part. I've beaten the boss. And yes. So, I hope you guys have a nice positive day. And take care. Oh, also, I might just do the steps on a different playlist because of the fact that I want to do it differently because it's the last thing, and the fact it's gonna be more sporadic when I do it. So I just want to let you know this is the last part of the walkthrough because there was still one more fight that we still needed to do, and we got pretty much everything. The steps, on the other hand, the heavenly steps, they will be on a different playlist of my video things. They're not gonna be in part of the thing. So the Tales of Berseria walkthrough ends at part 74, I believe. Part 74 is the last part. And then we'll do part 1 of the Heavenly Steps. I'm going to name it differently because it's pretty much the end game. The only reason why this part even exists on the walkthrough of Tales of Berseria, because there's one more fight that we have to conclude, so that's why. So stay positive, and I hope you have a nice positive day, everyone. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go train, because, yes. Oh, and also, before I end the part, I'd like to say this. The level cap of Tales games is at level 200. It's not level 100 like most traditional RPGs. It's level 200. So yeah, stay positive, everyone.